Welcome, everyone. We're here with Florida Closing and Escrow and Bow Live, brokers, opens, and tours worldwide to bring you our weekly updates pertaining to COVID news, real estate news, and marketing news to increase your success. So let's start with the COVID news. Number one, the mask mandate has been altered, and now it's only required for Dade County for mass indoors and not outdoors. Okay. Also, the moratorium on evictions has been lifted. And as far as the stimulus check, Trump has postponed any further negotiations till he said after he is elected, and then he will enact a stimulus check and small business assist. So next, we're going to go to some other good real estate news. Number one, New York is showing some signs of rebounding. Number two, as far as Florida goes, locally, over 150 million in sales have transpired at Palazzo in Fisher Island, and they've been approved for several developments. And so has Desert in North Miami Beach at the Intracoastal Mall. Locally also, Aquilina sold unit 2802 within 72 hours after it was listed. The sale to list price is now at a record 99.4%, with only 54 days average to sell a home. That was in September versus 78 days in 2016 when Realtor.com started tracking the time period for sales. The median price of the sale is at $350,000, which is up over 11%. And as we've discussed, buyers are now looking for cozy backyards, office space, and it's often leading to bidding wars in the current market with reduced inventory. Home buyers are hoping for seasonal slowdowns, but that is not happening. So we're going to go next to our first question. What is one big marketing tip that realtors can use? And we'll ask this question of John Ioana, one of the legal experts with Florida Closing and Escrow.
Thanks, Cindy. So I don't know about one. I can give you maybe 7 or 8, actually. So one of them is to use Trello versus Top Producer. We're seeing some good results with that. Number 2 is have a prepared listing presentation on your computer or tablet. Give an update of the neighborhood, market info, and if you can, attend lifetime events. That's always good. The third one is pick a farm area and own it. So you really want to focus in on an area, be the expert of that area, and that could help as well. The fourth one is send birthday cards, thank you notes, things like that, just to keep in touch with your clients and also potential clients. Number 5, when you're spending your advertising money, look for other places other than Zillow. Zillow's good, but try and get the most return on your investment by checking out some other advertising opportunities. Check numbers, monitor your results. If something doesn't work, don't be afraid to change it, right? So try something, and if it's working, great. But if it doesn't, try tweaking it or seeing what you can do to get better results. And the last one is, this is very important. On your website, make sure you include your zip code. If you have your street and state, that's good too. But include your zip code, because a lot of people do searches by zip code. So make sure that's included in your website as well.
Yes, you definitely want the most ROI, return on your investment for your marketing dollars. I highly recommend live videos. I also recommend web alerts, which transform people that view your website into subscribers, and then you could provide relevant content for them. also a tool called Big Market. That's an online listing tool to land listings and showing tool to sell to them. It has digital listing presentations. So this is a good tool as well, as some of the others will mention at the end of the presentation. So thank you, John. And the next question goes to Anthony Bauza, another expert real estate attorney with Florida Closing and Escrow. So normally September is the best time to buy a home. However, now they're saying fall is the new spring. If you can elaborate on that.
Right. So usually September is the best time to buy after the rush of summer home buyers, have gone through the market and families are settling down for the school year. But this year, due to the pandemic, it has basically upended all the norms that we know. So we have a widespread low inventory combined with skyrocketing demand by buyers. It has led to a very unusual competitive fall home buying season that we haven't seen at least since 2016. The last time, according to Realtors.com's latest monthly housing trend report, it was 2016 the last time that homes sold faster in September than they did in August. This obviously is then leading buyers. The typical buyer is now paying about $20,000 more for a home and facing about 25% more competition than they did at the beginning of this year. So definitely, if this trend continues, this will get pushed on into October, and even throughout the end of the year, we'll be seeing, what we normally see, that push in the summer days will now get pushed into the rest of this year.
Correct. And it's also due to the fact that there's homeschooling, people looking for more space, home offices, as we've discussed on prior presentations. So thank you. Okay, the next question also goes to Anthony. What are some tips to help buyers in a hot market?
Tips for a hot market? Well, definitely if you have out-of-town buyers, that's going to be a little more difficult, because a property that you see and like this week might not be able to be available the next day, let alone in a couple of weeks when you're able to come in town to actually take a look at the property. So definitely, especially for out-of-town buyers or people that cannot actually go to a showing due to any sort of quarantine, definitely you're going to want your agent to do a video tour, virtual showings. Those definitely help. And if you like something, definitely put in an offer and put in some time in that inspection period so that you could make it into town and see the property and maximize your time. So in case you're in town seeing a property that you put that offer in and it's not up to your expectations, have some other showing scheduled to maximize the time when you're coming in from out of town to see the property. Because the way the market is going now, it might not be there. It might not be enough time for you to just put in an offer once you actually come in and see the property.
And their numbers have increased of buyers who have said that they would buy property sight unseen. And also recommended is pre-inspections. You can make a list and do a video of things that need improvement even before the person comes into town. Okay, thank you, Anthony. The next question is for John. What are 4 can't-miss real estate events that mostly will be happening virtually now because of the pandemic?
Yeah, the good news is they're still happening. The first one is Inman Connect Now. They usually host 2 in-depth in-person events yearly, but obviously in light of the pandemic, they're going virtual. So there's going to be 3 single-day events. The first one's going to be October 20. Next is November 12th, and the third one is December 17th. This month's event will be about planning and preparing for 2021, so that's a very good topic. The general sessions will cover recent world events and everything real estate professionals need to know about working with buyers in different markets in today's social and political climate. So there's also a thematic breakdown session and plenty of networking opportunities. So consider that one. That number one is Inman Connect. Number two is the National Association of Realtors. They put on very good conferences every year, and obviously they're going virtual as well. It's going to be held in November. They offer educational resources to support real estate professionals as well. This event is a culmination of the expertise of those connections and covers everything a real estate agent needs to succeed in the current market. And they're going to be featuring the most influential and successful voices in real estate in the speaker lineup. Last year's speaker was Billie Jean King. So we try and bring in some good speakers, so that might be a good one to attend virtually. Number three is REIT World. They're doing their 2020 annual conference, November 17th through the 19th. That conference is for those people interested in real estate investing. They have value-packed annual conferences where attendees can hear from today's top real estate investors about their experiences and best practices. This is going to be a 3-day event and will revolve around identifying new investment opportunities, networking for symbiotic business relationships, and learning the latest insights on real estate investing from the experts who study it day in and day out. So that might be a good one to attend as well. And finally, number four, Flip Hacking Live. They're going to be taking their seminar on October 15th through the 17th. This features content and programming and the strategies and systems required to flip and wholesale houses quickly to generate massive profits. So if you have clients interested in flipping opportunities, this is a good conference to attend as well. So there's definitely a lot to choose from when it comes to information and building and sharing today. So it's true for every industry, but even more so for real estate, and great that all these events are available and accessible to almost everyone. No matter the problems we're facing right now, attending useful events like these and putting in time to learn new skills and ways of doing business can be eye-opening and very beneficial to you and your clients. So in addition to these events, help us stay connected with our professional communities and develop our knowledge about the latest developments and current best practices. When it comes to the producers of the events, I've worked hard and then ever before to put these on. So consider these top 4. If you have any questions, you can contact Cindy for additional information.
Okay, it's important to be educated, stay current, and also to have current tools. Definitely recommend live broadcasts, live showings, virtual opens, and live broadcast opens that we can assist you with. And it's not only creating these tools, it's also getting them in front of the right market and targeting who you want your viewers to be. And that could be accomplished with digital marketing via geo-targeting, geo-fencing, digital flyers, and also Google Ads, Facebook boosts, and so forth. And I could assist you with that as well. We also recommend instant listing videos. Automated software is available for your list that will provide listing and marketing data. So you want to be current. You want to have a prepared listing presentation. And, you know, we have additional tools. We have professional photographers for 3D, immersion tours, drones, and more. And in addition, we are available for you to answer any questions. We provide legal services included in our fee. We provide contract draft, contract review, addendums. We hold escrow, and we do anything to help structure deals to close and to have an expedited closing, especially in this market, whether it's in our office, curbside, out of state, out of country. We do have the online notarization. We have most languages, and we have an excellent professional team to assist you to close more deals. So we look forward to hearing from you and assisting you in this challenging time, and to much success ahead. The outlook looks good, so let's stay positive. Is there anything that Anthony or John would like to add?
Nope, well said.
All good. So thank you for joining us again from FloridaClosingandEscrow.com and FloridaClosing.com and Bow Live. So thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you next week.